response with like most motivational quote ever, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, friend. Yeah.
I just wanna say, yeah,
Come on.
this was like such an amazing chat. I wasn't able to capture any of our audio. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, I turned it off the night I turned off my stream. That was like yesterday. I completely forgot to unmute the audio. Yeah, because I just started the stream. This is the first stream today, innit? Didn't think twice.
Oh, my bro. You know, mistakes happen, man.
Okay.
Alright, it's gone, it's gone. But that was that. Yeah, I say carry on from where you was going.
Oh, I was just saying that friend was sending me like the most motivational quote the other day. I posted something really stupid on my Instagram notes. But sometimes like I think what do you call sometimes those ways doing things like that for me anyway, it's a way to let people know that hey, I'm struggling. And you do a really good job of catching that before it gets to a point. So can I ask you like where does that come from?
Oh, like, to be honest, you know, I have to be honest here and say that it only comes from other people doing the same for me. You know, other
Yeah.
people have caught on when I was, you know, even just a little bit down. I've had some amazing friends that have just caught on it immediately and just responded with such positivity and uplifting comments and conversations. And I've just really like reflected on those and thought, oh my God, you know,
Well,
maybe I could be them one day, you know? Maybe I could
Mm.
be that person, someone else. And like that, I take such pride in maybe being able to do that for someone else one day.
Yeah. I think that's a really good way to look at things. But you yourself are juggling a lot of stuff. But you maintain a very positive attitude. I think so would you say you've done a lot of like self-reflecting or that is there a reason you have such like a positive attitude? Because I think a lot of the time it's easier for us as human beings to go down the negative path. I would say it takes a lot more strength to be positive in the darker times.
Yes, yes. But I'd say that I am somewhat of an anomaly because for me, it's so much easier for me to see the goodness in others than it is for me to see the goodness in myself. And
Hmm.
so you know, it's so easy for me to 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 leave those positive comments and to uplift other people. It really is just so easy for me to do that. So I do it every chance I can because it's easy. You know, it's really it's like, you know, it's it's nothing for me. I view it as nothing to be proud of because for me it just comes so easy. But for myself, it's like, you know, can't really do that for myself. But thank God I have others in my life who do it, you know, and you know, and then they inspire me to do it for others, and hence why it's easy. I don't know if I explained myself properly, but it's like a loop, you know. It's a
Yeah.
loop. Positivity bouncing off positivity makes it so super easy for me to do it for to try and uplift others.
Absolutely. I mean, that's really interesting that you say you find it hard to do that for yourself. You, okay, I catch every now and again, right? And I'm sorry, guys. I know that the hood therapy on stream is meant to be kind of lighthearted, but I have a feeling it's going to be a little less today. Friend, an observation about you, okay? I notice you sometimes are very critical of yourself. Like, if a slight slip up will happen, I find that you're very, very hard on yourself. Like, why are you so hard on yourself, but for other people,
I would
it's
like
not the
to
same? Why do you
second
not
that.
give
I have
yourself the
also
same?
seen a friend, like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, he may say something, we may call him out for it as a joking way, and he may take it, like, deep down and really think about that, like, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So,
You really internalize these things. Like, why do you not give yourself the same treatment you give everyone else?
Well, I don't know, guys. It's just so easy for me to. It, I don't know. It's I think nothing of me being kind to others because that's so easy for me. You know, like it's really nothing at all. Like it's just like it's easy mode when I'm just doing for other people. That's easy mode. When I'm like trying to get myself gassed up, like hyped up, or trying to uplift myself, it just becomes a chore. I'm just like I just leave it. It's like you know, I'm doing too much. I'm doing too much. I just leave it. I don't know why. That's why I appreciate the praise you guys are giving me, but for me that's the easy part. I'm lucky to have that. I think that's a positive attribute. You know, for that stuff to be easy. Um, but then like I also have a little negative attribute in that it's hard for myself. However, other people really do uplift me. Other people really do uplift me in the same ways that I uplift other people,
Mm.
and it might not be as easy for them to
Mm.
uplift others as it is for me. So I'm so grateful for those other people that uplift me. You know.
Yeah, let's get into that a little bit. Um, you said that you find it's easy for you to you find it's easier for you to kind of be nice to everyone else, but it's not so easy for you to be kind to yourself. However, you previously said that you have a really good support system. So where does it come from? Is it your own self-worth?
Yeah, I suppose. I suppose. Um, I do believe this goes not just for me though. I believe it's for everyone. It's really easy to let yourself down and to mistreat yourself. But for me, I just get a little bit too wrapped up in it.
Mm.
I just get a little bit too focused on putting myself down. Whereas I think I should try and reverse that focus to uplifting others because as I said before, it's easy for me, and often in uplifting others, you do gain something for yourself.
Mm.
Often when you uplift someone else, they say, "Oh my God, thank you so much. I appreciate you," and you get some energy back. And so I
Yeah.
just think I need to just focus more on that side of things. Focus on what's easy for me.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good observation,
Can I
I
just
think.
say, like, I didn't understand where he was going from at the start, but at the end, I was thinking about myself in that
Mm.
scenario. Like, I can't lie, I like to make people laugh, innit? You know what I'm saying? So in that aspect, I hear it. It's a reverse, but like, you know what I'm saying? He's getting happiness. Yeah, I'm getting laughter. Either way, it's still a way of happiness, innit? You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to make people laugh, innit? So me seeing them laugh, you know what I'm saying? It makes me feel better. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. Yeah.
So you're like giving out so you can receive as well at the same time.
Yeah. Obviously, you won't always receive, but oftentimes you will. More than not, you will receive and return some positivity. So
Pause with that though.
I just
Pause.
think, yeah, I just think now, given the chance to reflect on myself, thanks to Tammy's words, I think that maybe I should in the future focus on more, giving positivity and then receiving it instead of just trying so hard on uplifting myself on my own because it's not that hard. It's quite difficult. It's not easy for me to do it on my own. If I just give positivity to others, more there's a more chance than not I'll receive it in return. So maybe I should just focus on that.
Yeah, and I would also definitely, when you catch yourself in those moments of being really hard on yourself, because I know you can be, when you're being really hard on yourself, just catch yourself. Like, you pick up on the thought and you go, oh, okay, and reverse. And say to yourself what you would say to other people. And if you're having a hard time with it, you should reach out to a friend. I mean, we're always here. I'm always here. I'd always say, I'm having a difficult day, like with myself. Like, could you just you be in the VC? Maybe you don't even have to say. You just listen to other people talk, or things like that. Like, reach out to people when you need them. Also, I would challenge you, friend, write down 10 good attributes about yourself. Not like anything super like critical, just 10 good attributes. 10 good attributes. And maybe if we
But
ever do this again, you could tell us the attributes.
no, no, I appreciate you. And the same goes for you too. You know, if either of you guys ever want to chat about something, you know, I'm always here. I'm always down. You know, like just let me know. I'm here to talk. I don't care if it's like something little or something big. I really don't care. You know, just hit me up, guys. You know,
Yeah.
no worries, no bad feelings, anytime.
What happened?
Uh, Smokey, are you good?
Nah, it's alright. I thought I went somewhere for a second. I don't know. Anyway, um,
You tired?
nah. Quick no.
Well,
Okay.
you better keep your head up, man. We're about to go back to you, man. Trying to hear from
Yeah.
you, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm listening. I've been listening all along, man. I already know.
Okay, so Smokey, I want to touch on something you said about making other people laugh. Do you want to expand on that like a little bit?
Um, Low key, like one of my like future roles in life is to aspire to be a comedian. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? Like I just like to make people laugh in it, cause you know what I'm saying? Everyone deserves a good time, innit? Even if it's for
Yeah.
a short while, time to forget what you're going through, you know what I'm saying? Laugh for like a good however long, you know what I'm saying? And then just
Yeah.
get back to your normal lives, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it'll help you get through your day even better. Sometimes I can't lie,
Yeah.
when we sit in the VC, we joke all the time, yeah. I'll be outside, I'll still laugh at something that just happened in the VC sometimes to myself like a weirdo. Yeah, that shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No,
that,
that's not weird, man.
you know what I'm
That's not
saying?
weird at all, bro.
So, like, you know what I'm
Called
saying?
reminiscing, man.
Me doing that, I would like to give other people that, you know what I'm saying? You know what
Mm,
I'm saying?
yeah. I mean, I definitely get that. I remember the other day when we were in the VC and Kiyomi was just ranting about Avatar, and I went downstairs to tell my family about it. I was like, bro, like Kiyomi. I was laughing for so long, bro. But I get that, and it's good that you can like carry that into your day. Like you created that space for people to kind of share their joy and their personalities. I would definitely say we have some really strong personalities in the
Hun-
Discord server.
100%.
Um, so this like thing of making people laugh, like, do you feel like you laugh a lot on your own? Like, do people make you laugh?
I
Anything?
used to laugh on my own, like watching whether it's movies or this, that, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, as I grew up, like, you know what I'm saying? You start to watch movies and stuff, like, it just gives you ideas. And them ideas, like, I don't think they come from nowhere, the ideas that just pop up in my brain, innit? You know what I'm saying? It must come from somewhere. And I feel like that should be shown to the world, innit? If I can do that, if it's possible. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
So recently, it was your birthday. How was your birthday?
That shit was heartbreaking.
You
Like
want to talk
every
about it?
birthday. I'm not lie. You know what is?
Mm.
Even when I was younger, I always had ass birthdays. But you know what keeps fucking with me? Yeah, is I always hype myself up. I don't know why. I always feel like, oh, this time, this time.
Hey.
That shit made me want to tear up just thinking about it, man. Damn.
Yeah.
Even younger Smokey would just be like, damn. Still, I'll be like, yup. Still, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah. Yeah.
it is what it is. At the end of the day, I feel like I've gotten better at handling it. You know what I'm saying? I can't always expect people to be there for me. You know what I'm saying? And I learned that a long time ago, innit? But it still isn't easy. Do you know what I'm saying? Still isn't
Mhm.
easy.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, like it's just nothing I can do. All I can do is just make sure that I have the best birthday, because you know what I'm saying. That's all I can do. And so, hopefully next year I'll have the best birthday of my life. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, with God's blessing, you know what I'm saying. Come on.
Yeah, now you've given nations an objective.
I mean, there's absolutely nothing wrong with holding out hope that people will show up on your birthday. It's the most like special day of the year for you as an individual, you know. And I personally know the feeling of being disappointed on your birthday. I completely understand. Um, you know, it's difficult, like especially when a lot of your friends are like scattered across the country to kind of come to grips with that. I don't know who you have in your personal life like around you. Um but I think it's completely natural for you to feel the way you do about your birthday. And I just want to say, like, on behalf of myself, I apologize for not being there. I had like a presentation
Nah,
that day and I
look,
was out.
with with
But
with Nationz, you know, I can't lie. The only thing that I would have liked to do revolving with Nationz was just Among Us, in it. Nothing else. I don't. You know what I'm saying? No one else had to do anything like special, or anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't expect you guys to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but like. I would have liked to do the Among Us. It's unfortunate that we couldn't. It's calm in it. It's whatever in it. But you know what I'm saying? That it would have helped, didn't it? But at the end of the day, like other people, you know what I'm saying? I'm very understanding. I hear that other people got their own shit going on and stuff like that. I'm not gonna hold it against anyone, innit? But, you know, I will appreciate the ones that are there, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
yeah, and like definitely, hold out hope for next year because you never know where you might be a year from now. I mean, hopefully next time your birthday comes around, we can all pull up to your house or something.
I think like
Vibe.
next year on my birthday, I think like I'll definitely just like, you know, have something as a backup plan for me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what do you call it? Like my birthday recently, in December, I had all these plans like from before and everything kind of just fell through. Um I didn't have any of my friends, my boyfriend wasn't around. It was just me and my family. So I came up with this idea to give myself this yearly tradition of either buying a face mask or something from the shop, getting some candles, doing a little at home spa. So maybe you could come up with your own tradition just in case people don't show up. Because if there's one thing I've learned about life and about people is that they're not reliable. It doesn't mean that that's necessarily a bad thing. It's just everyone has their own things. Everyone, we don't know where people are gonna be. Do you know what I mean? So you gotta. The only person at the end of the day that you can count on is yourself, and that doesn't always have to be a lonely thing, because it means that you trust yourself. So maybe you should come up with your own traditions, just in
100%.
case things don't work out. You know.
Yeah.
So if you had a tradition, like what would you say it would be? Because for me, I dressed up and took TikToks, and I felt good. So, what about you?
What would it be? Don't know. I never thought about that. I guess this year, what I'm gonna get for a late birthday present is gonna be a new car, innit? So for me,
Mm,
I'm getting that for myself. You know what I'm saying? But for next year, for me, I guess should take a flight somewhere out of here, like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe get in a different headspace and see what the world's like other than here. Because we are forgetting, like, we have all these problems, yeah? But there's a whole other world out there. A whole other world, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? For any of the believers in God and stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? He created the world for you, man, to explore. Like, he didn't make it for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
see the world, innit? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna
absolutely.
definitely save up for. take a trip or something like that for my birthday next year.
Yeah. I mean, definitely, you know, it doesn't even have to be. It's better like a train to Paris these days. If you go down to London, you can take a train to Paris
Nah,
for
I'm
cheap
going
if
to
you book it hella hella.
Amsterdam. Yep.
Go there.
There,
It's got a lot of-
Amsterdam is amazing,
there
bro.
you're gonna see me in their cafes. Yeah, yeah.
You
Yeah,
should do. You should do like a vlog or like an. You should stream it
yeah.
when you
No,
go.
don't worry. Look, yeah, I'll bring you guys with me. Yeah, Charles.
Yes, please. Okay. I see Niz is in the call. Are you there?
Yo, Niz.
Yo,
Hey, man.
What's up, Niz?
yo, guys. Yo,
Come to join the therapy lesson
Hey.
session.
nah,
Nah.
What?
I was just listening.
Oh, he's not joining. Shame.
Oh,
I
Niz,
would love
you're welcome too,
to.
because I think today is like a bit of an open thing,
It's
you
an
know.
open
So you're
session
more
for
than
the
welcome,
I'm
bro.
never
foundation.
open.
You know that.
Yo,
All right. Well, I guess we'll have to leave it at that. Um, it would be nice to have more people to analyze. I love doing this stuff. It's a shame.
I know
Anyways.
someone say with me, but like we're not gonna. I feel like he's not in a position to talk to anyone right now, innit? So
Well,
we'll
just let him know we're
yeah,
here for him if need
they're
be.
here for you if you need to
Yeah.
chat. Yeah. I said he can't.
Yeah,
He's
but
been held
I mean,
hostage.
for K, but T also for you too, man.
Huh?
You know, like
Anything you say is used against you in the court of law. Damn.
He can't even talk about his own.
I said he can't even talk about his own feelings.
Look,
What that?
right now,
You know that's the. I'm not like trying to. I'll mute my mic when I say this.
basically, Big Brother is watching, basically
Mm.
for him at the
Okay.
moment.
Well, I guess that's not really our business. Friend, your turn. Okay. So, if you could name like one overloading emotion that's living in your head like rent free right now, like what would it be?
Oh, I'd probably say shame. I'm ashamed of so many things I've done,
That's
so many things that I've
sad.
said. Ah, but you know,
What are you?
I've just unfortunately I'm an individual who's just and said so many stupid things that I'd really like could have been so easily avoidable, and I've just went ahead and done it anyway. And I just, and nowadays I'm faced with the consequences of those actions. You know, just feeling ashamed, basically.
Friend?
Yeah.
You are very hard on yourself. Of course, you should feel bad or remorse or whatever it is for whatever you did, but it shouldn't be the only thing taking up space in your mind right now. There's so many good things about you. What about the good things? Can you tell me 10 good things about you?
Oh yeah. Don't get it twisted. I'm aware that I'm fully aware I have positive aspects about myself, as with everyone. But the good always comes with the bad, and you do need to watch yourself. You need to watch yourself for the bad aspect. And I've just noticed over the years, I just multiple occasions I just can't keep myself from saying things that just need to be said. Like either they're not like the way I really feel, I just feel like saying it in the moment, like an impulse. I just say it anyway, not thinking about how it might affect other people. You know.
Mm,
But don't get it wrong though. I'm aware of the good aspects. I'm aware that I care for other people. And I want to be there for other people. I want to make sure other people are okay. Um, and I want to, in the end of my life, I hope that I leave a net positive. Meaning, I do more bad than I do more good than bad. Sorry.
mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, like that's just what's always sort of been the thing for me. recently in my life, but don't even stress because I'm aware of the good things. I'm just tripping basically, just tripping over the shame.
No pressure. But would you like to talk about what happened that's making you feel all this shame?
Oh, yeah, I can talk about it. It's no, I've touched on it in Nationz briefly multiple times. It's just like with girls, I just kept on making like such embarrassing small mistakes that just sort of made the whole relationship crumble. Just like one small mistake after the next, they were just so easily avoidable. And with my bros too, I keep on making small mistakes as well. Like it's with everything. Often with me, it's not a big thing. It's just multiple little things I just
Mm-hmm.
do. I don't even register in my mind that they could be building up for the other individual.
Yeah. So, like,
That's it, basically.
could you give us an example of the small things when it comes to the relationships and stuff?
Okay. Um. So, like, um, I'll just use a romantic relationship in this scenario only because it's easier to use
Yeah.
because I can recall it more easily and go into more detail. But it was just like I just kept on making offhand comments that I thought were quite funny and light-hearted in the moment, but I didn't realize that they would probably affect the girl's self-esteem. And clearly, they Cookie's laughing because he probably knows what I'm talking about. I
Look,
probably went into
listen,
detail.
yeah,
And
this is a therapy session. I should not be laughing, but at the same time,
no, 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 it's calm.
I know when
You probably
friend
know what I'm
like
talking about.
slips up, like, and says some crazy shit. If for Nations members,
Yeah,
we would say that's some dumb, you know what I'm saying, some dumb shit, you know what I'm saying. But like,
yeah, and
I
it
hear
was.
where he's coming
It
from.
truly was. No, no, it truly was, man. It truly was just multiple dumb slip-ups where in the situation I thought that we were just having a bit of a laugh and a bit of a banter, but in the end I was hurting the girl's feelings, what I was saying. And if she were to return the same level of banter towards me, I would probably be a bit, hold on a minute. Why would you say that?
Could you give
But
us
I just
like,
didn't
Mm.
even
could you
consider her
give us like
feelings.
one of the things that you may have said that may not be harmless or like, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, like.
Oh, it's just so embarrassing, man. Just commenting on stuff mid mid intimate relations, commenting on stuff that
Yeah,
did not need to be commented on. You
yeah,
know,
crazy,
um,
crazy.
commented on stuff where I would be like I would probably make the same mistakes even. Just what do you call it? Double standard. Yeah, double
Yeah.
standard stuff. And I just didn't even think it was that bad because I just thought, we were just having a bit of a jest, bit of a joke, just lightening the mood a little bit. But it would just be totally, totally outrageous and totally uncalled for in the scenario. Now reflecting on it, and it's just them sort of things that have just made me realize this shame about myself and the person I used to be, where I knew I always cared about other people. However, I just wouldn't take certain things into consideration that I was saying. You know?
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, first of all, this is therapy, quote unquote therapy. There is no judgment. We all have our
This is a
moments.
safe
I can
space. This is
definitely,
definitely a safe
yeah,
space.
definitely. I mean, I can definitely say, like, with confidence, we've all said something we didn't mean. You know what I mean? It's not something, obviously, you shouldn't keep doing that.
Yes. Don't
But
don't be
it's
stressed.
it's nothing that we will judge you on. Well, I'm not judging you. I can only speak for myself, but you're not being judged by me.
We listen
Um,
and we don't judge.
listen, and we do not judge. Um, so like, okay, so mid like intimate relations, you said something the girl didn't necessarily like. You feel like it's like, is there a reason, or you just kind of think it and then you just say it?
Well, I think for me, it's like in the midst of these moments that are quite sensitive, I myself would become quite sensitive, and my output for that would be wrong. You know, my output for my sensitivity in that moment would be to try and lighten the mood in a scenario that really didn't need that, really didn't need that aspect, you know, a scenario that really didn't need those comments. Um, and it would just be completely wrong to do it in that scenario. Wrong place, wrong time. Me, it just was like a quick and easy output to deal with my own sensitivity, you know.
So, would you say you have like trouble being vulnerable, or you can be vulnerable but it makes you uncomfortable? So you feel the need to make jokes?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I just I can be vulnerable, but I just sometimes I output it. Like I don't hold it in. I just instead output it in a way that is not considerate of those around me. Whereas
Yeah.
in at me at my base level, I know that I really do care about those around me. And when I reflect on those scenarios, when I've outputted my emotions, my sensitivity in negative ways to those around me, that's where the shame comes in. I know that I do care about these people, and I know that I could do better. Could easily do better if I just took a moment, you know.
Yeah. So okay, I don't know anything about sort of the male side of these things. Maybe Smokey could speak to that. Smokey, anything to say?
First of all, I just want to say this is my first time hearing about anyone doing like saying anything inappropriate during those times.
Oh, I should have told you two stories.
Um,
Don't believe I haven't.
I'm not gonna say what I would say during these times because I feel like that's private. But I would say that in them times, you gotta remember that it is an intimate scenario. It is between you and another person. You know, exchanging energies. You know what I'm saying? So you
Yeah,
have to have the right thing in mind to say because otherwise, you know what I'm saying, you guys both know what you're doing. You're in a vulnerable space. She's gonna feel even more vulnerable. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe she feels like she isn't the right person just from those words or this that, so you do have to be mindful of what you say towards um a female, especially under them circumstances. So I don't know what could help with that. Like, I guess, like, you know, practice helps. You know what I'm saying? Being around someone that's comfortable and understanding, and not only that, letting them know beforehand. You know what I'm saying? So that way, if you did say anything, you know, they know it's not out of any malicious intent or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Let them know it's always good. For example, in my scenario, I would let a female know my situation because if I ever end up in the hospital bed for like two weeks, they're gonna wonder why. You know what I'm saying? So like, you've got to be transparent. You have to be open with the person, but at the same time, you have to be willing to trust that person. You know what I'm saying? So make sure it's the right person when you do decide that. Make sure they're understanding, and you make sure you understand what they like when it comes to the bedroom. That's very important. You know what I'm saying? You can't just think about yourself. Everyone thinks the man always maybe thinking about himself. Sometimes the girl, you know what I'm saying, would like to, as well. Yeah, yeah. So you just gotta
yeah,
be very understanding.
yeah. I apologize for using this example, of like this intimate scenario. I do
No,
apologize for
no,
that.
it's all good
But
now
this is
because we're
that was
helping
just
you.
the one that,
We're helping
yeah,
you
the
understand
one that
what's
came
like. You know what I'm
immediately to
saying?
mind.
No, it's good, man.
I need to apologize for that
Alright.
at all. See, this is what I mean. Very
You
hard on yourself.
you don't need to
Apologizing for
apologize,
things you
man.
don't need to apologize for.
That's
Yeah,
it.
but
We're all friends here.
yeah, you know, I could have went into to a friendship example, but that was just the one. Again, so the shame also comes from sometimes like because I love to be considerate of others. I love the feeling being considerate for others and being there for others. But then sometimes in a scenario, I'll just completely skip that and just go straight to myself, like straight to myself, like a scenario, like a. For this example, I went straight to like an intimate scenario with me and someone else, where I didn't even talk to you guys about it
But it was
beforehand,
about
or
you
like
though.
neither you guys even.
But the question was about
Yeah,
you. It
yeah,
was for you, regardless. Like whatever you decided to pick, we're still gonna be understanding
Yeah.
regardless. Like it doesn't matter what level of. You know what I'm saying? You didn't cross any lines. I didn't feel like anyway. Tammy, you
Oh
you know
no.
what I'm saying? She's the opposite sex, so you already know, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's actually good that you're being open because it's therapy. It's a therapy session, bro. You know what I'm saying? So if you feel like you have something to talk about and you want to understand how to better yourself with that, speak your mind, bro.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Suppose
Of
what I
course,
wanted
like
to.
if you... Sorry, go on.
Oh, thank you. I suppose what I wanted to display was that even in these vulnerable moments, I find myself slipping up in ways that is completely counterproductive to my own ideology,
Maybe you're just too
and it
hard
just
on
comes out of.
yourself though, saying that you're constantly thinking you're slipping up is gonna make you think of every word you're trying to like get out. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be you can't think of yourself like that. It's like saying to someone you can't change everything that goes on in the world because you physically can't, bro. You can't. Listen, there's that. You need to understand. There's being mindful of your words, and there's being blatant, like saying something blatantly. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, we know you, friend, innit? So we know, like sometimes it may come out wrong, but we know exactly what you're trying to say. But as nations, we like to take it out of proportion. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, innit? Yeah, yeah. That probably doesn't help. So we should, as a nation, stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? For you in your
But
scenario, yeah. But I need you to understand that you can't everything that you know what I'm saying. You can't pick up everything that you said and blame yourself. Like you know what I'm saying. Like obviously we understand. Like yeah, off impulse, you're gonna say something. I've said something off impulse. You know what I'm saying? Straight away. Like you know what I'm saying. I've said some. I may have said like something to Niz. I'll be like, ah, sorry, my bad, Niz. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? As long as you understand that it's wrong, or yeah, you understand like, oh, I shouldn't have said that. You know what I'm saying? That's the accountability. Don't put yourself down. You've already given yourself the knowledge to know not to do that again, innit?
yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Like when I do something wrong in Nations, and you man point it out and joke about it, that's calm because either way I'd still be overthinking it. With you man pointing it out and discussing it, it's sort of more logical and more healthy than me doing it myself. Because me doing it myself, I take things out of proportion. So now, please, like whenever I'm saying something out of pocket and Nations, please, continue to treat it as you normally would, because that's like more than often more healthy than what I discuss with my own self.
Yeah, to be fair though, I wouldn't want any fake person to be like I say something crazy and they just let it like out of it, like they don't even do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm the
Yeah,
first person in the nation. Everyone knows I'm the first person in the nation to call out someone if they do something crazy. Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's actually yeah, I hear what you say, but it is kind of like a double-edged sword at the same time because it's a constant reminder in it of your mistakes, isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But I
Definitely have
just
to
feel.
find healthy balance. 100%. And what do you call, like, realistically, people who care about you will call you out if you say something, but they will not hold it against you, friend. Unless you say something like ridiculous. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we
Well,
know, like, you never have malicious intent. If it was ever the case that someone felt uncomfortable with something you were saying, it's their job to come to you and discuss it with you. It's not for you to become a genie, try to read people's minds and think about where you could have gone wrong, what you could have said different. At the end of the day, we're all adults, and people need to communicate like adults. So I always say other people's thoughts, not my business. If it's in their brain, not my business. Like, at the end of the day, friend, being hard on yourself, if the other person's not being hard on you, you don't need to be hard on you neither. And even if they are, you're a person and you deserve grace. You're a human being just like the rest of us. And
Hallelujah!
say you're a very person. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I feel you. I feel you. And yeah, that's the greatest thing. Yeah, that like being too hard on myself. Yes, I 100% agree with you. This, at the same time, I must elaborate and continue. Of like, when I say something so outrageous in Nationz, it needs to be addressed. That's a net positive, you know, because if it's like, it needs to be addressed. It needs to be addressed. If I'm saying something so crazy or outrageous, it has to be done. And it's a positive when it is.
Don't worry, I'll let you know. And just to let you know, friend, yeah, like, just to make it easier on you, you haven't said anything like crazy outrageous, you know what I'm saying, for anyone to feel anyway. Because if you have, and some people have, and they ain't here no more, you know what I'm saying? So just know that in your comfort, you're still here. You know what I'm saying? You haven't done anything to make anyone feel any other way. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like you gotta watch out for them ones. That one, like, no, no.
That's not the only one. That's not the only one, bro. And the
Yeah,
Nationz.
draw the line. We'll draw the line with that
Yeah,
one, but aside from that, yeah, that's it.
that's not the only one. And the Nation discussions of these topics has helped me, um, has helped me rectify these thought patterns in my head. Has helped me rectify thinking more about, okay, this can be perceived in this way or that way. Obviously, I don't want to. At the end of the day, want to. I really just want everyone in Nationz to feel good about themselves and who they are. I don't want you guys to feel bad about any aspect of yourself, apart from the negatives. But even then, that's for you to decide on your own, to encounter your own negative aspects. And every human has negative aspects. My character fault is I get too hung up on my own negative aspects, and I shouldn't make other people do the same, just because I'm so hung up on my own negative aspects.
I mean, for sure, I wouldn't say you are making people do the same, but I completely understand what you're saying. And I think you're doing a really good job of being self-reflective. But just remember, it's reflect. Don't bash yourself, because you don't help it. And think about it this way, right? If you think about it this way, your main goal is to help other people, right? Like, that's what gives you joy. So being hard on yourself doesn't help anyone. It doesn't help you, and it doesn't help the other person. So think about it like that. If you're trying to help the people, then, you have to be kind to yourself as well.
Yes,
Smokey,
sir.
what's going on today? Are you
I
tired?
had, like, you know what I'm saying, 1 hour sleep. Like, I was fighting demons. But carry on. I was
Oh,
listening.
bro.
I was listening the whole
I'm
time.
sorry, bro.
I was listening the whole time. Carry on.
1 hour of sleep is fucking deadly, man. Come on, like,
Why
like deadly stuff.
Huh?
1 hour of sleep? What happened?
Basically, like, I was fighting PTSD. Like, I was really fighting demons. Like, can't lie, late nights I be fighting demons, bro. They just keep coming back, bro. Real shit, chat. Like, I just be having to put them down, go to sleep, bro. But it's calm, innit? Because I'm still here. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm listening, guys. Carry on. Don't let me stop you guys. I'm here.
No, it's
No,
your
I mean,
time, man.
It's my turn.
it's your turn.
What's the question?
Yeah.
What's the question, man? I'm here, man. See?
Well, I haven't answered your question yet.
Cheers.
I'm wondering. Okay, you know what? Let's try and make it a bit lighthearted in here, because it's a bit heavy today. Let's ask you, If you were a character in a sitcom, what would your thing be? Like, what would be your shtick?
If I was a character in a sitcom, what would be my shtick? What do you mean? Like, what sitcom would I prefer?
I guess you can just answer like what character, like, in a sitcom would you be then?
Sheldon Cooper in The Big Bang Theory. I can't lie, it would be fun to be very smart and like, you know what I'm saying, to boss people around like that, you know what I'm saying? So, I think Sheldon Cooper, that would be a nice, easy, smooth, like, yeah, it's a smooth ride there.
Love Sheldon.
Yeah.
Sheldon is funny. He's very direct as well. Would you say you're very direct?
Um, yeah, I feel like now I am like, I feel like maybe like a couple years ago I wasn't as, but like I've started to like, you know, just be, there's just no point in me like holding back what I want to feel like, you know what I'm saying, what's on my mind. I can't do that no more, you know what I'm saying. If I feel like I have to say something, I'll say it.
What changed that?
um Self-reflect, like I love holding back, you know what I'm saying, like say you
Mm.
want to say something to someone but you just like, you know what I'm saying. So I've done a lot of that, like holding back and stuff. Um, I guess yeah, that's just and comfort. Obviously, every year I just keep getting more and more confidence in myself and stuff like that. So yeah, from that as well. Mm,
Yeah,
oh shit.
I would definitely. That's yeah. That's good. Like the fact that you learn how to be open and honest about your feelings. I think in this day and age is a really hard thing for anyone to do. But also, I hear. Obviously, I'm a woman, but a woman. Anyway, I hear, I
You
hear
saying that
that
now? Tell me that of living. Start getting that ghost. Are you good, man?
bruh.
Start asking if you're from Thailand or some shit. Like, yeah, Tammy's a female woman. Yes.
No.
No fan of you though. She's claimed by ghosts. You know what I'm saying? But
What do you call? Yeah, so like I hear like for men it's a bit different. Like vulnerability is a bit different. Can
nah,
you touch on that maybe?
I feel like every man should say exactly how they feel. Yeah, because a lot of men they don't. They treat it as water under the bridge. How many times are you gonna let that water fill up that bridge till it breaks?
Mm,
Mine's broken. Mine's got. I haven't seen mine in years. You see me?
mm.
When you're open about things, you do not care, bro, because you're telling the truth, bro. You ain't got nothing to hide, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've been honest with him, you, friend. You know what I'm saying? Just like I would anyone, just like I would my mother, my sister. You know what I'm saying? Family, whatever. Yeah, yeah. I feel like you're allowed to. You're allowed to have a say in your how you feel or whatnot, or if you feel like something's not wrong. And let me just say, if you see something wrong and you don't stand up for it or call it out, that's the issue. Yeah, you should be able to, as a man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the men out there, like that's working hard and shit or going through some shit. But you know, stand up for yourselves, man. 100 times, bro. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And I think that's definitely like a good way to frame things because like how many times are you gonna let things slide before it gets to a point? Do you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying.
So that's good. That's a good way to say things. So would you say that's something you had to like learn over time, or is that like innate to
Hundred
you?
percent, like you know, as a young'un, I used to get taken advantage of, not in any crazy way, chat. Just like maybe verbally, maybe someone's bigger than me, I can't beat him. You know what I'm saying? Small guy. I grew up like what was it? Late bloomer, me. So I dealt with a lot of
Mm,
shit, me, and not only that. On top of that, I'm black.
mm,
Where I am,
that too.
where I am, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say where, but it's not very black positive. Yeah, I'm saying. So on top of that, on top of financial situations, this, that, yeah, I'm saying. So I've come a long way to learn how to stand up for myself and speak my mind and say how I feel and stuff like that. So,
Yeah, 1,000%. One sec. What timing are we on now? How long have we been
we
doing therapy for?
have been speaking for about like an hour 13. You know what I'm saying? Without the 20 minutes, that's about 50 minutes. Without the 20 minutes, that was unmuted, innit? You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
so we
If you do
got
need to
10
go,
more minutes then.
yeah, but if you do need to go,
Right.
you are able to if you would like to. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what she's calling me for.
You know, just go check. Me and
So I
Frank can
don't
have
know
a
if
little
I'm...
conversation.
Go for it.
Come
I'll
on.
be back.
Yeah, yo, Frozen, man. Understand, with your situation, growing up was harsh. You know, harsher than most. Um, and I understand you built a lot of resilience through that harshhood. I think it's important I think it's important you and we, take a moment to recognize the hardiness you've gained through those trials. You
Thank
know,
you, man. I appreciate that.
positive attributes you've gained through going through that hardship,
Mhm.
the resilience. You know.
Yeah, I can see where it's easy for someone to like, you know what I'm saying, like not be as positive as me for all the stuff that I've been through, and it's easy to, like Tommy said, it's easy to be negative. Or did you say that? It's easy to be negative or to put yourself down in it. But like I can't lie, bro. What's the point of putting myself down, bro? I might as well make myself better, build myself to be that person that I would have liked to be. You know what I'm saying? So I can only learn from my mistakes in it, so, or learn from the mistakes of other people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I
So
mean, that's one thing. That's like the one thing we can celebrate through your hardship.
come
You've
on,
gained experience and resilience, man,
come on, man,
and that's something worth celebrating. Your the fact that you've pursued through it.
come on, man. Love for that. It was a hard journey, man. It was a hard journey, chat. But we here, man. So just know if you're going through some hard times, yeah, it's never the end, bro. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Real shit.
Yes, man.
And stay
Come on.
praying. Whether it's to God or your God or whoever you believe in, you know what I'm saying? Stay praying, stay humble.
Yes,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
A to the
Stay
B,
humble
B
and
to the
never lose
A.
faith.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, T.
Real shit.
Yo,
Yeah, man.
I do have more follow-up questions for you. I'm just formulating them real quick.
I'm trying to I was gonna say something.
What's that one thing you wish you would have known in your youth? That one thing you wish you could have given yourself to cling to empower yourself.
Sorry, say that again.
I've got social security.
Saying, what's that one thing you wish you could give your younger self? What's that one thing, that one trait, you would impart onto yourself and your youth to uplift them.
Faith.
Faith.
Yeah,
Yes, man.
because I lost that, you know what I'm saying? I lost it. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, I didn't think I'd make it even to 2021. You know what I'm saying? In my lifespan now, I was told I could die anytime between. You know what I'm saying? So safe. So faith, man. And I'm here today, bro. I'm here, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. Let's recognize that, man. Let's be joyful in that, man. We still have you, bro, and that's a pleasure, truly.
Come on, man.
It's a pleasure we still have you, bro.
Amen to that, bro. Love for that, bro. Yeah, shit. Yeah, shit.
Sir, that you are the binding glue that keeps nations together, man. You are the factor that brought us all together, that keeps us all here. And the reason we're all here, the reason we've met all these wonderful people and nations, because of you, man. Because you
Come
brought us
on.
together.
Nah, Nations has come a long way, can't lie. So shout out to each and every one of the members. You know what I'm saying? It would not be Nations without the guys, man. And the gals.
Man, look at this watch.
We're having a therapy session.
I checked the watch, bro. I'm sure it is drip.
We're having a therapy session. I'm not checking your watch right now, bro. This is not what we're talking about.
Bro. Thing about Niz's watch, though, I bet it's just that. I bet it's just that fire. Come on, Niz.
No, I bet it's hard still, but like there's a time and place. Niz, you know this. Oh, it is.
But Niz has come here. He's listened to the whole therapy. He's waited patiently for your time. Because you're his guy, bro. Because he
I hear that,
appreciates
man.
you.
Shout out to Niz. Like,
Yes,
you know
sir.
what I'm saying? Can't lie. Nations wouldn't be Nations without the guys, man. Real shit.
Indubitably, man.
Now that I think about it, Nations has come a long way, bro. Well, I don't know when, bro. I can't exactly say how many years ago, but it was 10 plus years. You know what I'm saying? Crazy shit. Because I've known Niz for about a decade.
Truly is, man. And time changes everything. Time changes literally everything.
Yeah.
And something to sorry, go on.
Nah, I was just gonna say, like, flipping. I was talking to Niz actually not too long ago, and I was saying, like, he's actually my longest online, like, gaming friend, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
Come on, man. Shout out to Niz for being there for you, man. Big ups for Niz, man.
Because you just gotta think, like, how many gamers actually stick with the people that they meet, innit? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit.
That's true, because I'm definitely guilty. I've met a fair share of awesome individuals online through gaming that just haven't hit up afterwards. So many awesome, amazing individuals that I just didn't stick with. And I wish I did, man. So sticking with like people you fuck with, sticking with people you mend with, you mod with, is something to celebrate. Celebrate your persistence.
So where's the watch? He sent me nothing. Alright.
Or maybe he was just waiting for you to be ready.
No, because I got a notification. But yeah,
maybe he unsent it because therapy thing, and maybe he'll probably resend it.
Yeah, he probably thought I was telling him off. Don't worry, Niz, you're still my guy, innit?
Come on. Yeah, man. Niz, it's good to have you here in Nations, man. And I hope you know.
I like Niz should speak about his feelings. He should. I'm not even gonna say that.
Yeah, like, it's not my business, obviously. But for your oldest friends, give it a try, Niz. You might find some value in expressing yourself in that way. You never know, bro. Never say never. I just recommend giving it a try.
Nah, that's good shit. Nah, but you know what? Me and this do have chats, like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you guys may not see it. and stuff like that. But more time. This is
Yeah, man,
calm, innit? You know what I'm saying?
that's good to hear, bro. Because
Nah, man.
me and Niz have had little squabbles over time, but still, regardless of that, at the end of the day, Niz is a fellow member of Nations, and that means more to me than any squabbles
What friend?
and stupid.
Um,
I'm just saying, like, stupid things I've said in the past towards Niz, or like, anything like stupid stuff I've said. At the end of the day, Niz being here and being part of Nations, and being your guy and K's guy, that means more. That means a whole lot more than any of that stupid squabble, you know? And I really do appreciate that from Niz.
nah, you know what? We have our arguments in Nations, but at the end of the day, we're guys, innit?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Gotta put it
No,
past
like,
us sometimes.
we've built something special here.
Yes. Kinda.
But yeah, man.
So what are you looking forward
At the
to?
end of the day,
I was gonna go on.
no, I was just gonna give it. I was just little thing. At the end of the day, I still hope all the best for Niz and Robot and every single member of Nations. Even folks we don't hear that much from, like Robot and Impulse, and
Man, like him.
yeah, man.
Nah, shout out to each and
But
every
Niz
one,
is
all the members, bro, in
yeah,
Nations, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You guys help grow Nations. Like, even just
yeah,
being
man. I
there.
mean, yeah, Niz is a foundational member. We got to give him his merits.
Yeah, I got like this is OG still. No
Yeah, tell me,
glacierness.
hope he
No
could.
glacierness. Don't get gas. Start cheesing.
Yeah, sorry for the interruption, bro.
Nah,
What
we
was it
good.
you were gonna say?
I was gonna say, yeah, what are you looking forward to this year, man? Like, what do you say? What do you say you like most looking forward to?
Oh man, so excited to get my own place when I get finally paid. Before that, I'm gonna go to Brum, see one of my oldest friends,
Mm.
and meet his new friends he's made in uni. I'm so excited for that because he's told me the most wonderful things about all these new homies he's made in uni, and they sound just like the type of fellas that I would have been homies with. Would I have been there with him? And another thing of that, my side quest to get you a awesome birthday present. I can't wait to get back from Brum and then link up with you and Kay and where you guys are at
Mm.
and give you that birthday present and just have an awesome time with you, man.
Come on. And speaking of
Always a pleasure, bro.
nah, of course, man. And speaking of moving out, like, have you found your place? Like, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I really wanted to go to like someplace near where you guys are at, but my whole family have just really begged me. Like, they've fully been begging me to just stay on the border. So where I'm going is like halfway between.
I mean, that's still
Still like
decent.
in
Yeah,
my
that's still decent though.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It will still at the end of the day it'll be easier for me to see you, man. But at the same time, I'll be in the same territory, as my family
Yeah, it's
because they've just
understandable.
been so yeah. And yeah, obviously my situation with my dogs, I just they're like my children.
Mm.
I'll be always worrying about them.
Nah, I hear that. But at least you got a plan for yourself, you know. Sounds like your
Yeah,
family would help out if you're close as well, innit?
yeah. I mean, my mom said she'd do me some groceries my first couple months living
Nice.
alone, which is just such a privilege. I'm so grateful for her for that one, man.
Yeah, I remember when I had to go over to my mum's constantly when I first moved out.
Yes, bro. Yeah, man, I'm gonna be living that soon, man.
Come on, man. It's
And
some real grown up shit.
yeah, bro, I'm hoping it will grow me as a person. And more time, I'm hoping this move of independence will take me out of my comfort zone. And I'm
Mm.
hoping that being out of my comfort zone, I'll have more troubles to worry about than my own shame for stuff that happened in the past. You know, stuff that
Mm.
I've tried to learn from, and I just can't seem to forget because of my I'm just hoping like this extra responsibility will move me past. You know,
Yeah,
it will
distract you.
elevate me to yeah, man, elevate me to a new level.
Oh, that's good, man.
Yes, bro. But yeah, to me, hope you good.
Yeah, I'm all good. My sister just needed me,
Come on, come on.
but
Come
I'm
on.
okay. Are we still doing therapy?
Yeah, we were still just chatting away. We were chatting about I asked him what he's looking forward to this year.
All right, Frozen, what are you? Oh yeah, let's hear it from you and Tammy, bro. What are you looking forward to in coming?
Um, I'm looking to see. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing the nation's members more. Traveling. I want to do a bit of traveling this year. Um, and just making good content. I can't lie. That's all I really just want to be on my content vibe. Do you know what I'm saying? Just the whole year straight, just working.
Yeah, bro. Nice one.
That's good. Mm,
Yeah, what about you, Tammy? What are
mm,
you looking forward to?
I mean, me and Kimmy will be turning 3 months. 3 months, 3 years in a couple months. Well, not a couple. In August, it'll be our 3 year anniversary. So I'm looking forward to that. What else
Chee.
am I looking?
Yeah, it's monumental.
Come on, three
Yeah, it's
years.
huge.
I'm jealous.
It's huge. um, I'm looking forward to obviously seeing him more. His birthday's coming up, so that will be fun. Looking forward to projects. I'm working on a play at the moment. I'm like writing a play, so I'm looking forward to trying to get that
Oh,
up on
dude.
its feet. Yeah.
Come on.
And what else am I looking forward to? Making more friends and kind of getting more like what do you call more entwined with the city I'm in now because I don't really know anyone besides my classmates around here. So I'm like branching out. I've joined a bunch of societies, so I'm gonna start talking to new people, and hopefully that goes well. But yeah, that's what I'm excited for.
Come on, man. I'm happy
Nice.
for you,
Come
man.
on.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I'm sure good things await in the future. I'm very positive about
I
the
hope
things that
so.
await us,
Come
await
on.
all of us.
Yeah, I think I'm moving into a new house like in September. Not with my family, with some people from school. So that's exciting too. I'm a bit nervous about it though, but should be good.
Is it better than the situation you had the first time?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Housing up here is so cheap. Like it would be something like £300 a month. Like nothing.
That's calm then.
Like nothing. Yeah, so let's hope it's better. But it's just gonna be easier for commute wise because I hate the travel from here to uni. It's just like over an hour. It's way too long.
Mm. Tammy, I think you should
Yeah,
start
I
your
can
own
see it.
YouTube channel.
You think I should start my own YouTube channel?
The Therapist.
You know, like I don't know. I've been meaning to, not for therapy, but just like for life in general. But I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't think
I
it
mean,
would
look,
take off.
you could even give your like reviews
Don't
on certain
don't ever put
plays.
yourself
You can give
down, man.
updates about your own. Sorry.
Hmm. Yeah. I mean, I do a lot of what you may call like I do a lot of like mini reviews on my on my private story on Instagram. So maybe I could elaborate on that. I don't know. I do it a lot
You
though.
gotta understand, there's a lot of
Yeah,
people in this world, isn't it? And each person likes a lot of things, innit? So, keep that in mind.
So
True.
I know if you were to make that type of channel, my little one, like for example, even I know someone so close to me that would be down to subscribe to that. My little brother loves plays, loves theatre. You know, if you were doing like a channel, even just chatting about theatre casually or exploring your own writing journey, my little bro would be like one of the first people to subscribe to that. You know, and there must be so many more.
Yeah, okay, maybe I'll look into it. Yeah, well. It was like even what Kimmy's mom was telling me that I should start a YouTube channel like months and months ago.
You know what I'm saying?
I should get the
Keep pushing yourself, man.
Yes, sir.
Oh, guys.
Do I have any more questions for you guys? Let me see. Hmm. I don't think I have any more questions, guys.
Let me.
The thing is, it's funny because I.
I'll ask
Hmm?
one. I'll ask one.
Go on.
Let's say a financial goal number. What would a number goal would you like to hit by the end of this year? Like that's in your bank account. You saved
I
it
don't know
all.
that. I don't know that I have like a number, but I want to have more financial freedom. Like I'd like to start creating revenue online. Something that's not I'm not waiting for like a paycheck at the end of the month or like student finance to come in to tide me like over. Yeah, that would be my goal. But I don't know how I would go about doing that.
I think that's one of my goals too, to be honest. Like finding something, another income, like maybe online or something like that, and learning about that.
Yeah. I was thinking about like learning how to trade. Apparently, I have got a friend who trades in gold and he's like rich as fuck.
Damn.
What about you, friend?
Oh, I'm just me personally. I'm just hoping to save like maybe 5K, like into my savings. Because for me, I'm a person, unfortunately, where money just seems to burn a hole in my pocket. I can't help but spender,
That's so
and yeah, I wish I could just hold
gross.
off on it. You know, get the discipline to just let my money accumulate and save up. You know.
That's real. I don't even know where it'd be going half the time. I was just having that conversation with my sister. It's like I got paid last week and like I'm already more than halfway through the money. How? Don't even know how.
Yeah, I spend a lot of money as well.
Yeah, I mean, I've already made a mental decision. You know, I'm gonna hold off on buying new video games for a while and just stick to what I have because I love them so much. And to move on, I feel would just be greed. I'm gonna try and just stick to what I have for the moment, save up, and then I'll be able to get a PC. And when I get a PC, I can just get really old games for cheap and just enjoy them modded, etc.
You
You know.
know what? To
Mm.
celebrate like a goal that I would like to hit. I wouldn't like to hit a goal, but I like to feel this jar. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, at the end of this year, you know what I'm saying. And each week I'll put money in it. So this week, you know what I'm saying. You see it now, you don't. You know what I'm saying. It's there. It's gone.
Nice, bro.
You know what I'm saying.
That's good, man.
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I hear that though. I think that's a good way to kind of like visualize the money because I feel like when you do it digitally, it's easier to spend it because it's like it's not even there. Like they're just numbers on a screen. But if you're physically taking money out of a jar to spend, I think that feels like a bit different.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to put this lid on it.
Like when I have cash, when I have cash, I always say to myself, "Oh, this isn't even like real money. Like this cash doesn't count because it doesn't come on my bank account, so I can just spend it.
Exactly.
Not a good mentality.
Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah, so this I'm gonna just keep saving money. You know, looking forward to the future, bro, with the Nationz guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that'd be hard, man.
Yeah, I mean, let's keep pushing each other to greater heights, and then from there, there's no limit to what we can achieve if we just keep pushing each other,
Amen to that
keep
one.
uplifting each other. You know.
Amen. Amen to that. I'm knackered.
Alright.
Knackered.
But stream, I'd just like to say thank you very much for pulling up, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the therapist, Tommy, over there. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to a friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, it's a therapy session. People are going to talk about vulnerable stuff. So we appreciate both of you, you know what I'm saying, for speaking on stuff and, you know, shedding light on certain situations that other people might have gone through. You know what I'm saying? You never know, innit? So, that'll be it for the therapy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out every Nationz member that's pulled up. Shout out anyone that's pulled up to the stream. You already know how it is. I'll be back with The Walking Dead straight after. You already know. Safe!
Come on, safe.